Check it out. I figured out how to get it to start with the proper size screen. I know. Such a bizarre thing, huh? Alright, so last we played... Wrong one. This one? Yeah, review. Isaac checked the wooden box. Found somebody's hidden stash of 35 coins. So I think we're done sailing for a while. I've already lost one ship. What else? We've already lost one ship. What else can we do? Stop being a putz?
Silk Road was blocked, so I thought my parents might come by ship. I don't see them anywhere, though.
Here we go. What is this? Let's close one of those. Because I need my manager running. Here we go. Alright, so.
What's that? You have a message for me from my parents?
Sure.
Well, they couldn't make it because the tickets were too expensive. Thank you for letting me know.
Yeah. Okay. I remember somebody saying something about that. The tourists look a little upset. Did they get seasick? The ship was attacked by monsters. It came within inches of sinking? Wow.
If you're going to Toby, keep heading west. It's not too far.
It's been quite some time since the Colosso tour passengers left for Toby. Oh, we're doing that, are we? You get out of the way, lady. There we go. Up around this way. Then we go whoing, whoing. I got a potion I don't have to pay for. Do you have an inn in here? Can I rest?
Sorry, but I just can't sell any tickets right now. The sea's too dangerous. We've had to cancel all crossings.
I mean, fair enough. Nothing? We rented out our house. If the ship won't sail, where will we sleep?
We rented out our house for Colosso, and now the ship's not launching. If the ship isn't crossing, we can't take our trip.
Or did I do the voices backwards? I don't know. I don't kill. We're getting there. Okay, so what do I got? Oh, there we go. What do I got for location? There's a whole desert down in this area. Got a whole thing up here to do. Almost out of mana. I just want to go in here and rest. Smash!
Well, she said the money was for both of us. It's festival at the Colosso Festival. What do I buy? With all the money Mama gave me, I can't decide.
Do you want to test your luck at Toby Spring? No. Oh, you don't? Well, I'm just going to keep trying for a while. What do you mean? Face away from Toby Spring and toss a coin into it. If you get lucky, something good will happen. If you toss a lucky medal, you get really lucky. You'll get a better prize than you would with a coin. Okay. Just because I only have like 3 lucky medals. Oh, you want to test your luck at the Toby Spring? Really? Well then, I'll give you a chance to go first. Toby Spring has mysterious powers. Stand with your back to the spring and throw a coin at the target. Do you have a lucky medal? Oh, you do? How lucky. That means you'll get extra lucky if you toss it into that fountain.
Too bad I only have one lucky medal. I don't want to risk losing it if I miss, since it's the only one.
Fair enough. Oh, look. I made it to the center. I got spirit armor. Hell yeah. There's just all elements. You know what? No, I'm gonna go ahead and equip that. Oh, I have 6. Okay. Oh, no. What the heck is a ninja hood? Is that like a consolation prize? Boost agility. Oh, nice. Okay. Considering she's... Yeah. I mean, shoot. Okay, try this again. Ugh. Didn't make it to the center. I think I'm gonna have to leave and come back to get this right. What's that? Earth shield? Wait, it's an item. What am I doing? Used to restore 150 hit points? Oof, I lose 7 attack, but a free heal. You know what? No. No. Him having the ability to heal himself in an emergency would be good, so he can hold on to that. So that's neat. Oh, that was terrible. Yay, I won 10 coins. Yeah, I won 10 coins. I mean, shit. At this rate, it's a profit. Ugh. Give me another garbage side crystal. A kimono. What's kimono do for me? Boost agility, resist fire. I mean, shit. It's a bonus is a bonus. Aww. Oh, another ninja hood. Alright, last one. And... push the button. That button. Aw, damn it. Hit a bunch of turtles. Oh well. Grievous Mace. Didn't I already get one of those and sell it? Oh no, Jesus. Unleashes Terror Strike. Okay. She can use it? Wow. Sure. No, that's right. Not sure who I want to give this to. No, I want to give it to him. I mean, yeah, he's already faster than the enemies, but a few points of defense be a huge difference for Ivan. Alright, screw that garbage.
Colosso is held at the Coliseum in the heart of Tolby. If you don't go right now, you won't get good seats. That won't be any fun.
You know what? I actually need to go there and participate. Rats, we overslept. Now the Coliseum is full. There's nothing we can do, so we've just been wandering around Tolby. You get out of my way so I go to the store. Welcome, we have just the gear you needed. Water of Life. Got 4 of those. Hold on a second. So, you, that. Do. I mean, there's that. Who cares? He has 12 nuts. He has 3 nuts. What's this? A China dress? Oh, yeah. And the dragon shield I just sold the other shop owner. Must be a connoisseur for these to have catch your eye. Angelic ink unleashes leech life. I mean, yeah. Yep, get rid of that frost one. What's that? Arctic blade. Nobody can use. Master Rapier? I mean, shit, why not? Alright, that's all that crap. Wait. And check the regular item armor shop. There we go. A jerkin. Nah. Alright. What else we got? Alright, and I think that's everything. Okay, I got all my gear replaced for pretty much everyone. Crap, wrong button. I'm trying to freeze you, old guy. Ooh, what's this? Some power bread, hell yeah. Maximum hit points increased. Oh crap, I wasn't paying attention. That was... Oh well. Could someone live to be more than 100 years old? Kraden will. I mean, maybe? Still, I'm pretty sure Bobby is a lot older than 100. Bobby was already pretty old back about the time I was born. I'm 65 years old now, so just imagine how old Bobby must be. Are you okay? Is the church person? Yeah, I don't need anything in here. What do you want? Get your Colossus souvenirs, make them great gifts. Tryouts start at the Coliseum today. I'm planning to go watch the finales. Finals. Get your snacks and drinks before you go to the Coliseum. Be patient, little guy. I'll buy you better sweets than those later on. Buy me some sweets. Buy me some sweets. Children really do love souvenirs, don't they? Sure. I bet you like them too. Don't try and hide it. I used to love souvenirs, but the wife doesn't go in for that sort of thing. Inns are all full, so I'm staying here. This archway keeps the rain off me, so it's good as any end. What is this? Whoa, getting triple digits is really tough. Yeah, the dice game looks kind of fun. You can enjoy playing a game and win prizes. Why not give it a try? Is this your first time to play Lucky Dice? Yes. Once you start playing, you won't want to stop. There's no other game in all the lands that's this much fun. I don't want to stop playing Lucky Dice, but I can't spend any more. Read the sign if you don't know the rules. There's a sign? Oh, this. Lucky Dice. Throw the dice at the table. Try to get the same numbers. Prizes are based on the numbers rolled and where each die lands. The more numbers that match, the more you win. Lucky Dice. If two numbers match on either the dice or the table, it's called a pair. If you don't win or lose anything. Two pair doubles your money. Triple matches triples your money. Four of a kind is perfect and you win 5 times your bet. Plus, if your dice come up perfect on the perfect bonus spot on the table, you win an even bigger bonus. Hey buddy, want to try your luck at dice? It's 200 per play. Sure. Okay, then take the dice. One pair. One pair. Two pair. Win 400 coins. Alright, back up to where I started. One pair. Triple pair. Bonus, whatever. Triple J. I guess, this is pretty much all they do here, huh? Just throw dice. Sometimes make money. Yeah, this is boring. You win 200 coins. Talk about lucky. Yeah, I lost track actually, so it doesn't matter. He says I won 200, then I won 200. Go figure. We're fully booked with reservations during Colosso. You're going to have a hard time finding a place to stay now. No, I'm not.
I'm not very interested in Colosso. It's so barbaric. Ugh.
We weren't going to get to see any of Colosso this year. We have to start cooking our guest dinner first thing in the morning. So your guests all stay in the basement, I guess? Yeah? Okay, anyways.
Colosso is the busiest time of year in Toby. In fact, you should make reservations for next year's Colosso.
I mean, it be like that sometimes. If we'd gotten here just a little earlier, we could have entered Colosso. They're still doing tryouts, dude. Oh no, we barely made it to Toby, and now we can't even enter Colosso. Why did we even bother coming out to Toby? I mean, you helped the ship make it. Without you guys, I would have had to do everything.
Tour group came from Kayleigh this year. The only reserved 2 rooms, they have so many people in them.
There ain't nobody in this room. Why couldn't I use that room? gin over there. I wants it. Step right up and try your hand at Lucky Wheels. You have 33 game tickets, Isaac. Would you like to use these tickets? Yes. Step right up and enjoy yourself. I don't understand. What am I doing? Okay. So all the straights and the weird things. Okay, so... Okay. I got a jackpot. Neat.
Congratulations! You win Quick Boots. Here you go. Come again.
Boost defense and agility. Nice. Nope. You're gonna have to give me a second. I just want something neat. I want to make sure I keep it. Hold on. There we go. Let's see. 25 more tickets? Okay. I want whatever that ring is. Which don't look like I'm going to win this time. Alright. Let's keep the shirt. I don't see it working as a straight. But we're going to try. Do it again. Okay, I guess the moon is a... What's the word? A wild? Got another jackpot. That's freaking cool. Silk shirt. Here you go. Come again. She's the only one who can do it. Boost defense and luck. Wait, is that it? Oh god, her entire inventory is full. Okay, I can fix that. Game ticket. Give to him. All of it. Super lit that you're playing this game right now. The real Sam Crane. Well, yeah. Wait. Sam Crane. Like, from... Frasier? Is that the reference? Like, I'm not... I don't know. But hi, welcome to the show. Crap. Yeah, I mean, since I'm in the area, before I start doing all the extra shit, I might as well do everything I can to get the best gear I can for the area. Oh, crap. Oh, that was a waste of a single ticket. Wait, let's try for the ring. Hold that one, and that one. Hold that one. No, I didn't get it. That's fine. Almost got another shirt right off the bat. Nope, no luck. Come on, give me the ring. Ooh. Come on. Yes! Woo! I got it. Alright, let's see. The star and the heart is all that's left. Let's see whatever those are.
Congratulations!
You won a sleep ring. Here you go. Come again. Used to lull enemies. Used to lull enemies to sleep. I mean, sure, why not? $12 tickets left. It's basically 3 games. Okay, let's see. Hearts. That's a lot. Excuse me, that's a lot of hearts in one row. But it's gonna be the only one I hold. Jesus. Okay. Let's try again. Last try. Nope, nothing. Okay. We'll go for the star this time. Why not? Okay, I got another shirt. I was really close to getting that star, too. Congratulations, you won a mithril shirt. Okay, that's neat. Come again. Mithril shirt boosts defense and hit points. Didn't I just get him new armor? Wait a second. Used to remove poison. Yeah, why not? It's Shiza. Alright, I guess this will be my last game. It's gonna be the only one now. That one. Give me another pair of shoes. Hey, I got another pair of shoes. Alright, what do you got for me? I want some fur boots. Alright, that's everything. Boost defense, resists water. Give him. Alright. Now, how do I reach you? Oh, that's how I reach you. All the way down there. Jeez. Get out my way, merchant man. Oh, man. Because I know sometimes y'all like to go hardcore at this. No? Alright, that just made things easy. Ember joined Isaac. Nice. What did he learn? He learned guard, protect, impact. Oh, impair. Guard, protect, and impair. So guard's one, and protect is everybody, right? And then impairs is drain one enemy. It's defense. So that's cool. You don't learn anything, you just get some stats. That's cool. Well, that definitely made things easier. I think I need to... Have you seen anyone who looks like this? No, I haven't. Where's Bobby? He doesn't seem to be here. Let's look over there. Bobby's Palace? Crap, wrong button. No? Normally no one's allowed into Bobby's Palace, but during Colosso, visitors are free to enter. Some of the rooms of the palace are available to Colosso entrants. You should be thankful Lord Bobby is such a gracious host. No? Okay. That's right, I already checked that side. Durr. Did you run into any Bobby soldiers in town? Yeah, actually I did. That means they must not have found him yet. I actually don't want to do that yet. Do I? I don't know. Not done talking to everybody in this room.
Colosso should have started today. What on earth is going on?
Crap, hitting buttons too quick.
I saw Bobby bodyguards wandering around. What if something happened to our leader?
I took your 9 coins, lady. Do something. Bobby wasn't a Colosso according to all the spectators. I wonder if they really can't find Bobby. Is it true? What will happen to Colosso? If it is true, what will happen to Colosso? Grr, my English is just terrible today. Well, Toby's festival is humongous. Just seeing all this is so exciting. We paid good money to rent this house during the festival, so get out! Alright, but I'm taking your vial with me. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bye! Alright. Next place to rest. Shoot, might even just be easier to run around out here and fill up my synergy. Backhand! God, everyone's so fast and strong now. Shh. Okay, just out here exploring for a moment. Run into a gin. I'll take it, though. Bam! Nice. Blammo! That's right, Greasy. Hale joined Isaac. Nice. You're not learning anything? Nope, just some stat ups. That works. Shoot, I was just going over here for the sake of seeing what was in this corner. I guess there was a good reason for me to be over here. Terror Strike. Giant stone dildo comes out of the ground and just rapes the little gnome mage. So there's literally nothing else over there? Just that? Nice. Well, I'm glad I went and looked in the corner. Okay. Doom. You missed. Oh, you didn't. You casted. That's cheating. Ha! Killed it. There. Everyone's healed except for me, of course. What's this? Kale rocks. Oh! Okay, yeah. Gotcha. Venus Jin Ground joined Isaac. Nice. No new learning stuffs, just... Oh god, that's a huge hit point jump. And his agility goes up by 4. I'll take it. So you're the only one who's missing out. Of course you are. It's always the fire djinn that are behind. I don't understand what that's about. What's in the cave? Let's see what's over here in the corner first. Wait. He hits harder. He's half the size, but he hits harder. Bam! Okay, let's see. I want to see what this cave is. Alright, fine, armored rat. Damn. It's like a hit from everybody. Aunt Miller Cave. What's with that weird glowy thing around me? Are you literally here just to give me some experience or waste time? Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Let's get rid of this thing first. Okay, so that went pretty well. Isaac is a level 21 gallant. Wrong button. Ha ha ha, I can still see more that way. Which you want to bet it's a mimic? Still gonna get it though. Treasure. Why do the mad moles look like tiny ears of corn? That's a good question. Oh no, it's a mimic! Go figure. I totally called it. Look, my attack went up by 57. Did 159 damage to that thing. And he stole my freaking mana. Synergy points. Stupid living chest. Damn, everyone did a Vorpal hit. Except you. Of course you gotta be obstinate. Then you don't have a freaking legendary weapon of any kind. She's a level 21 cleric. She works in a gas station. That makes her a clerk. Water of life, nice. Carries those. I carry all of them? I mean, I guess. Wrong button still. Man-eating chest draws near. Pretty sure I want to talk to that weird outline on the ground. Balderge. Kill it. Okay, and he wasted his turn. That's the first time the armored rat. Yeah. First time the armored rat actually did something besides defend. You can see me? Someone's there.
What happened? Wrapped in synergetic light. Who could it be?
Wow, that's a hard word to make up.
You know about synergy and you can see me?
Come on, mister. Don't hide. Show yourself.
Even if I wanted to show myself, as I can see, I cannot. As you can see, I cannot move. What do you mean, as you can see? You're invisible. Oh, that's right. You say you can't move? What happened?
Yes, I ran out of my draught and collapsed here. It's that dude that's missing. I didn't even get a chance to do anything useful. Just immediately went and found him on accident. Draught? Drought. Exactly what kind of drought is it? You couldn't even begin to comprehend if I tried to tell you.
You seem to be in a lot of pain. Your life depends on that drought, huh?
It does. Could you do me a favor?
A favor? What is it?
I'd like you to get my drought for me. Get it? Where is it?
Deep in this cave. What, is there a pharmacy down there?
Witty, aren't we? I'll have to tell you how to find it. Can you do this for me?
I don't see why not. I need a drink first. Hold on a second.
Are you kidding, Isaac? We haven't even actually seen this guy.
He said he couldn't move, even if he wanted to, right? Someone is in trouble. It's only natural to want to help. I agree with Ivan. Whoever he is, he needs our help.
Fine, okay. We should help people in need. Is that better? Will you get it for me?
What do we have to do to get your drought?
First, you'll have to go deep into the cave. You'll find 5 rocks sticking up in the ground. Rotate the rocks on the left and right sides. When you turn the rocks in the right order, 5 colored lights will appear.
Colored lights? That sounds weird.
That's right, lights will appear on the wall. There will be 5 colors: blue, green, white, yellow, and dirty rotten red. Turn the 5 rocks in accordance with those colors. Right, spin the rocks in accordance with colors of the lights. The blue light corresponds to the rock furthest to the left. In order, the other rocks are green, white, yellow, and red. When you see the light, rotate the corresponding rock. So in order left to right, the colors are blue, green, white, yellow.
The colors are blue, green, white, yellow, red?
Correct. If you do this correctly, a hidden door will open. Okay, thanks for bearing with me. Let me get the camera turned back on. Doo-doo-doo-doo. And I'm back! The troubles of using a cell phone to stream on a computer, it's not the most reliable sometimes, so give me just a moment. Let everything catch back up. Okay. And now that I think we're all here, I think, aren't we? What's the game sound like? Am I being interrupted by the game itself? Yeah, I think I should turn that down just a tiny bit. And I'm sure y'all can hear the echo of me and my stream manager. Okay, so I apologize again. Difficulties of streaming on a cell phone. So we're getting back into the world, getting back into the game. Boop that snooze button. Okay. Okay. Correct. If you do this correctly, a hidden door will appear. A door somewhere deep in a cave. Who put it there? An ancient civilization long since vanished. Oh, please hurry.
He seems to be in a lot of pain. We better find that cave, Isaac.
I thought we were in the cave, girl. Stupid blue. God damn it. I'm not trying to freeze him. Make things even worse. I'm still running low on mana. Wait. The drought is on a table behind the door. Okay, okay. Do 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 do. Yeah, screw it. Bam! Smell of decay has no effect. Well, that was your one chance to do some damage, and you wasted it! Ooh, I bet this one's not a mimic. I got a vial. Nice. I don't even normally keep the vials. What do these do? 500 hit points? Give. A clay gargoyle. You can cast guard on things? And he ate some worms. Okay. That's how that goes. Alright, there's a rock directly in front of me. Huh. Okay, do 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 do. Oh, well then that just means that Garrett's turn is wasted. Let's do this again and again, and you two take that on. That works. The hell? A worm? Hey, you're that thing that this guy eats. Oh look, there's light on this floor, because, you know, that's how caves work. The deeper you go, the more light there must be, I guess. Works like that on some stages of the gauntlet. So, you know, I can understand that. Okay. Jeez, it's gonna take so long. Okay. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hell yes. Alright. I got it. You're totally mine. Oh, missed. I'm trying not to. That could get out of the way. Not taking a chance. Let's do it. Of course, in this case, the gauntlet, all the walls also can be invisible. Oh, yeah. I don't want to do that. Isaac Party was caught by surprise. Jupiter just messed us up, didn't it? Time to do things rather harshly. I'm going to defend for a turn. Attack goes up. Do 198 damage to that thing. Its defense goes down. My synergy's getting filled up. 204 damage now. Glad I guarded with Mia and Ivan, because... Oh, look, dude's down. Garrett leveled up. Level 21. Yeah. Visible walls plus darkness, irritating level. Yeah, I bet it would be. Ain't none of us ever gonna play the Nintendo Gauntlet again. Screw that noise. Yatta! Hey, look, Squall! I guess he's done fighting against that witch. Huh? No? Whatever. What happens if I give it to you? Astral Blast, you reward weakened, lewd, and slip. Lose all your fire abilities. Yeah, we're not doing that. The hell are you, Dreadhound? Okay. I'll show you what to dread. That's how it's done. Dude's like, I'm an Emmy. No, you aren't. You bought me the cartridge. Yeah, I bought you the cartridge. Yay, I got a cookie. That does luck, right? Nope, boosts maximum PP. I got a cookie in it, and it's a thing. It boosts the PP. It says down there at the bottom of the screen. Okay, who needs it? Honestly, always use more heals. That's mostly what I need her for. Ah, the girl's got the biggest PP pool of synergy. Yeah. Let's get rid of the Schmeagle guy. I mean the golem. No preciouses for you. Just running around in circles. That's great. Nice. Do a crit? Nope, you didn't do a crit. Liquid cookie? I'm not understanding, but okay. Damn, I paralyzed the mole and then killed it. That must have been terrifying. Okay, I have to do the bottom path. Okay, and then this way. Oh crap, what did I just do wrong? Ow. Damn, I recovered 92 hit points on that hit. Well, that's how that worked. It makes pee-pee. Ah, I get it. No. No. Let's screw it. Everybody beat up the golem. Hey, look, he's full health now. And then the gargoyle does damage. And then that gargoyle guards the other one. Or itself. I wasn't paying attention. I don't freaking know. What's going on, man? Let's do this. Terror Strike! There we go. Alright, Ivan's level 21. He learns High Impact. Oh, nice! Either that boosts a whole bunch, or maybe it does the whole group. I don't really know. Hi, doggy. You make a lot of snore noises. Look at that. People's mana's getting filled up. I mean, synergy's getting filled up. So this is literally here just as a distraction. There's no way to actually move that stuff out of the way. Nice.
Boing.
Oh. Ah, crap. I don't remember the combination. Crap. Oh, that was wrong. Oh, God, no. I did it wrong. Grr. I have to do the outsides and the outside. There we go. Ugh. Watch what I'm doing. Different. That one's yellow. Crap. Touched the wrong rock. Blue, green, white, yellow, red. I can see all the colors. I apparently can't pay attention to what I'm doing. That one's blue. And white. That one. Whee! Spin, spin, spin. Or not. Could have done this a little longer. I got a mystic trout. Now, we could do all the walking back. In fact, I'm gonna do all the walking back. Might as well over level before I go and do the Coliseum. Old ass dude must be pretty tough to be fighting the enemies in here. I mean, I got 4 people in here. We're not having any trouble, but he's one dude. Damn. Well, that's one way to end it. Oh, no, that way's blocked. Ooh, nice. Paralyze it? No? Darn. Got that crit. It's even harder to land. Nope, that was the secret. I don't want the secret. That already got it. Yeah, getting everybody's agility up really helped. And my healer goes second now, for crying out loud. Oh. Do. Oh, I actually did that backwards because that's all I needed there. Oh well. We gonna get it. Okay. Here we be. Made it back. My synergy's almost freaking full. You came back, please, the drought, quickly. I walked like 6 feet away. Oh, thank you, you saved my life. Squeak, glug, glug, glug. Thank you for your help. I'll be okay now. Look, it's a man. What are you talking about? What did you expect? Well, I mean, we couldn't see who was talking. My sudden appearance seems to have startled you. Yeah, a little. I would have revealed myself sooner, but I could not even move.
How did you become paralyzed while you were invisible?
And that ability to conceal yourself, are you an adept? An adept? What are you talking about? You used synergy to conceal yourself, didn't you? Only an adept could do that. Oh, yes, I was using synergy to conceal myself. Something in this tale doesn't sound right. I shall peer into his heart.
What's the matter, Ivan?
I'm scared. This is Bobby, the ruler of Toby. And that wasn't synergy he was using to conceal himself. It was the power of an ancient civilization. I said nothing of the kind. How could you know that? So I guess that would make you adept. Does that mean, have I finally found true Lemurians? That's what I've been saying. We're adepts, but where's Lemuria? Lemuria?
Yes, what is this Lemuria?
What? You're adepts, but not Lemurians? Though I was wrong. Are you searching for these Lemurians, Bobby? Bobby, you're the ruler of Toby. You can have anything you want. Why would you want to find these Lemurians? Even the ruler of Toby has his limitations. Every year I grow older and more frail. This body's had it. And you regret growing older?
I understand your desire to remain young, but there's nothing anyone can do about it.
Wait a sec. Isaac, do you remember when we were in Soul Sanctum? That's right. Kraden said alchemy can thwart death itself. What was that? Yeah, I can use res, dude. Did you say you know Kraden? Bobby? Oh, Bobby! We've been searching everywhere for you, Bobby. You'd said we would find you in Alt Miller Cave. You're not glad we found you? No, it's not that. What are you doing in a cave such as this, my lord? I have my reasons. Everyone in Tolby has been in a panic over your absence. I did not mean to cause anyone any undue concern. We're just happy we found you before finals began. The trials have already ended? Why have you been in this cave for so long? I had an important errand, but it has been taken care of. Splendid, then you could attend the finals. I must speak more with these people. Who are they? I owe my life to them. Pardon our rudeness. You have our gratitude for saving Bobby's life. We must have Eodem grant them a reward. I can speak with them after the finals are finished. You can speak with them after the finals are finished. Oh, I see. If that's what we have to do, then. I've not heard your names yet. I'm Garrett. This is Isaac.
I am Ivan. My name is Mia.
Come see me at my palace once the finals have ended. I would like to speak with you further. Say, I have an idea. Why don't you enter the finals? You have some interesting powers.
Lord Bobby, they have not cleared the trials.
Only warriors who clear the trials can enter up here in the finals. And you don't think that saving my life qualifies as a suitable trial? I look forward to seeing you battle. Those two little torches lit up the whole cave. He asked us to appear in Colosso, isn't he?
Is he serious? He wants to see us fight using our synergy, that's what it is.
The finals. Should we do it? Oh, fuck yes we should, Garrett. So we'll do it.
Either way, we're stuck here in Tolby until Colosso is over. Bobby said that he wanted to talk to us, didn't he?
He seemed to know Kraden.
What could be the connection between Lemuria and Adepts? I suspect he knows quite a bit about what's going on with us.
I guess all we can do is wait around until Colosso is over. Just hate waiting around. Come on, let's enter Colosso. Can we do it? Oh, oh yes we can. You see how just easily we walked through this cave, Garrett? Pay attention, dude. Your head's thick, but don't be that dense. Great, it's decided. We'll just have to do our best.
If you want to do it, Isaac, we'll go along with you.
Just hope you survive, little dude. You're the only part I'm really worried about with this. To be honest, I could just cast the evacuate spell or escape or whatever the fudge they call it. I got some crystal powder. Yeah, that's what it is. Yep. Excuse me. Hi, Wiggles. Do 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 do. Now I want to come in here. All these comfy beds. Anything to read? Book entitled The Heart of the Colossal Warrior. Do your best. Do not bet on lucky guess. So the book says. Okay, yeah, I can't understand.
You all came to rest up before the match, didn't you? Would you like to sleep right now?
Yeah.
Here you are. Have a nice rest.
Would you like to sleep now? Yes, finally. Oh, I'm so tired. I didn't think we'd ever find a place to stay. What a relief.
Let's rest up for tomorrow. Good night.
Good night.
Sleep well.
Morning. Well, let's move that over a little bit. There we go. There we go. That. Is this? Yeah, that's got it. Okay. What am I doing? What am I doing? Morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
All right, Isaac. We've got another hard day of work ahead of us. Okay, what do I find here? A lucky medal. Nice. Guess I'll use that before I go and do the Colosso thing. I'm kind of lazy, would rather use a little bit of magic than search everything, personally. See? There ain't nothing there. Never give up. Go for the win.
Never give up. You never surrender.
Yeah, sound like that. Alright, dude said he wanted to talk to me after the tournament, but I'm gonna come talk to him anyway. Oh, geez, there's even more. Oh, geez. What's going on in here with you guys? Originally, the ancient Venus ruins lay buried under Bobby Lighthouse. Bobby makes his scholars perform all sorts of research. I wonder where Bobby's favorite scholar Creighton is now. Ooh, this one. It is said that long ago the power of alchemy was sealed away. But why would it have been sealed away? Because people are not very intelligent with power. I got a hard nut. Anyways, back to what I was doing. Boost defense. Use. M. No matter how many times I run the experiment, I never get the results. I want my alchemy skills have weakened as Creighton warned me they would. Mostly there were ancient ruins at the site of Bobby Lighthouse. There's said to be an extremely long tunnel beneath those ruins. Not what I wanted. There we go. What are you doing? Hurry over to the Colosseum. Ugh. Gah. What's going on? Shiva's looking much happier. I wonder what happened to make that girl smile. Soldiers came to see Shiva. She's been in a great mood ever since. Oh, wait, what'd I miss? The soldiers didn't say anything that might make me smile.
I wish Colosso would hurry up and end.
Shiva's cool people. That's, you know, future lore. Ooh, what's down these stairs? Bobby has returned and the finals are set to begin. I guess this is private room. There's a lot of complicated stuff going on in this guy's house. Do. You imagine having to walk in, go up a flight of stairs, through another room, and then down a flight of stairs, and another room just for it to be your own bedroom. This is way too much trouble, guys. Throw my lucky medal. Oh, look! It missed everything. It's like I knew when to throw it. Another Earth Shield, okay. I can do with that. Give. Oh, man, I lose 7 attack, but 5 defense and the ability to heal myself for free. I mean, it's worth it. Oh, nope, that way. Go over here, pawn off all the stuff to this lady. Okay. Just thought of something new. Give that to him. Final start today. I wonder if my buddy is doing alright. If you need a seat, buy a ticket from my buddy. I don't need a seat. I'm in there. Having a warrior who wasn't in the trials appear in the finals is really going to mess things up.
A warrior named Isaac was selected for the finals by Bobby. Maybe I should put a little money on Bobby's special warrior.
Yes, you should. Want to try a lucky guess? Try out the lucky guess? Hold on 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Okay. Aren't you Isaac, the one handpicked by Bobby? Yep. Look, I'm sorry, but we have some rules to help keep things legit. Warriors who made the finals and their team members can't play. Alright, I mean, whatever. Hey, hold on a second. You want seats? Nope. Then what? You got a problem? I'm busy. I don't need any distractions. I want to watch the finals from a good spot, but it costs too much. Finals are finally here. I can't wait to see how the battle turns out. Hey, you're Isaac! Are you kidding? That's Isaac, the one Bobby picked? Yep, there's no mistaking it. He's Isaac for sure. Because I have a name tag. He's just a kid. What does Bobby think Colosso is? A playground? Putting him in the finals is an insult to everyone who cleared the trials. Don't you people have faith in Bobby? Dude just shook his head no. Bobby wouldn't let him into the finals just to repay a favor. I guess Bobby wouldn't let Isaac in if he weren't a good match. Been waiting for you and your friends, Isaac. All the Colossal participants go to the waiting room, okay? Alright, this way, please. And this is where they try and screw me and be like, huh? Isaac's the only one entering the finals? Warriors entering the finals must go in alone.
But why Isaac?
That's what Bobby wanted. But I wanted to enter too. We weren't accepting any more entries. We aren't accepting any more entries. Well, Master Isaac, please prepare yourself. I guess all you could do is get it over with, Isaac.
I know you want to enter too, Garrett, but there's nothing we can do.
This is crazy. Isaac won't survive against the Colossal Warriors. The fuck I won't. If Isaac wants to win, he'll have to use Synergy.
Well, Bobby does seem very interested in his Synergy.
Even so, how's he supposed to use it here?
What did Bobby say we're supposed to do while Isaac is competing?
We made a slight exception. You can cheer him on from the stage. You'll be able to see from right up close. This is the first time it has ever been permitted. You should thank Bobby for the chance to sit in these special seats. Everything is settled. I shall take you up there. Can't Isaac go to see the final stages too? I bet you want to learn as much as you can about the finals, huh, Isaac? Yeah, I want to set everybody in their spot. Come on, you can make another exception, can't you? I don't see the harm in it. I can't believe Isaac is entering midway through Colosso. This is the first totally unheard of, like I said earlier. Are we ready? I'll give you a tour of the arena. Let's go. Let's do it! This is the site of the first finals battle. Is this where warriors test their mettle against each other? Well, no, it's actually more than that. What else is involved? Warriors are racing to get here first and get the best equipment. So there's an advantage to getting here first. That's quite a test. That's too hard for Isaac. We must support him as well as we can. Don't you want to hear my explanation? Yes. Alright, let me explain in detail. Warriors enter the finals without any of their own equipment. You fool. Please look over there. That's starting point at the first stage of the finals. You must get through several stages before you reach the arena. The chests along the way contain items that may be useful in battle. This is the battle arena. After getting here, the warriors do battle. You can get weapons in the arena too, but one is weaker than the other. So you'll have the advantage if you get here first. Also, you can use the equipment you get here in your next match. What do you think, Isaac? Do you understand the rules of the finals? Yeah. We got this. You'll notice that each stage has its own attendant. Ask the attendants for explanations of the stages. Isaac, you're a contestant in the finals. Do not forget that. I'll be right here, so come see me when you're done looking things over. Hey, where do we cheer from? Would you like to visit the stages and hear a description for each one? Yes, we'll decide where to cheer for Isaac after hearing the descriptions. This is stage 1 of the first finals match. Would you like to hear a description of this stage? Yes. Alright, this is where Garrett needs to chill because he's the only one who has move. They call this the Rock Challenge. Warriors must create steps they can use to get through here. Warriors must use only the objects in this stage along with their own strength and wit to reach the next stage. This is stage 1 of the first finals match. Would you like a friend to cheer for you here? Yes. Garrett. Garrett will cheer for you. This way, please. This is stage 2 of the first finals match. Would you like to hear a description of this stage? Okay. This area is called the Pipeworks. See the water pipes? They actually form a kind of scale. When one side lowers, the other side rises. Using this premise, you must find a way to reach the next stage. This is stage 2 of the first finals match. Would you like a friend to cheer from you here? Yes. Mia, thank you. Mia will cheer for you. This way, please. Bye, Isaac!
Oh, he's showing you things from the crowd. Yeah. Throw me some beads.
Anyways, this is stage 3 of the first finals match. Would you like to hear a description of this stage? Of course. Oh no. They call this Broken Bridge. Carefully time your bridge crossing to reach the next stage. If your timing is off, you'll fall down, which will cost you time. This is stage 3 of the first finals match. Ugh. How many do I have to give you to... Oh, you know what? That doesn't work, does it? Crap. What about you? This is stage 4 of the first finals match. Would you like to hear a description of this stage? Yes. This place is normally called the Lumber Water Crossing Area. The obstacles at this stage... The obstacle at this stage is that the large water tank is that large water tank. You can get all the way across in one go. You don't have to give it that much thought. But if you want to reach the treasure box, it'll take a little planning. Yeah, I'll send him here, even though he can't do anything in any of these spots. Isaac, did you get a good look around? Yes. Let's head back then. Prepare yourselves, contestants. The finals will begin shortly. Are you ready for the finals? Then please wait in the 8th circle. Are you ready for the finals? Yep.
Hey, any day now. We're tired of waiting. Let's get this thing started.
I agree. Let the finals begin already.
Yeah, I'll show you. We're here to win the finals.
Hey, what's the matter? Hurry up and start. Let him starting with the top-ranked warrior wait and await the signal. Now then, chosen warriors. Let the finals begin. Lend a hand. Match is about to begin. Please take your places. He actually can't do anything. He's just here for moral support. Are you done cheering? And please wait till the match begins. Yeah, I got a nut. I got an oil drop. Well, I ain't got nothing to do with this. So I didn't get to choose? Okay, whatever. So, can I can't even put it on. I just gotta wait for him here. Jesus, I just dominated that race. Dude, it's just all the way effed inning. Izard appeared. You realize that I could just do this all day, right? How many of those do you have? Ow. Wrong button. Totally not trying to run away. Needed to heal this round. Oh! Okay. Okay. Not good. I mean, I realize that's a thing. There we go. Azart fell apart. I see you made it through your first match. Winning your first match after jumping right into the finals is awesome. I should have expected as such from a warrior selected by Bobby. Now we can go have a look at the next series of stages. This is the site of the second finals match. As I explained earlier, each stage has its own attendant. Please ask the attendants directly for descriptions of their stages. Isaac, that first match was terrific. I'll be right here, so tell me when you're done looking around. Oh, okay. Garbage short sword. Took everything except my catch beads. Would you like to hear a description of this stage? This stage is dubbed the Mini Maze. Well, this is where Garrett's going to be chilling. Rules of shipping. Get through the maze as quickly as you can. But you'll have to think on your feet and act quickly to win. This is stage 1 of the second finals match. Would you like a friend to cheer from you for here? Blah, blah, from here? No. You know you want to cheer on? Please let me know. I want to see all of them this time, because I forgot to give you more options than you have allies. This is stage 2. Want to hear a description? This is shifting floor stage. Step skillfully across the floor as it moves around. If you don't time your steps right, you'll lose valuable time. Nope, nobody needs to cheer for me here. This is stage 3 of the second finals match. Would you like to hear a description of this stage? This is the log rolling stage. Ride the logs across water to get to the other side. To reach the opposite shore and head for the next stage. Try to reach the opposite shore. This is stage 3. Would you like a friend to wait for you here? Yes. Mia, this is your spot. It's stage 5 of the second finals match. Oh crap, there's 5 of them this time. Would you like your description of this stage? This place is called the Boardwalk. The logs here are positioned to block your path. Roll those logs to open a path and follow it to the next stage. Oh, crap. This is stage 5 of the second finals match. Would you like a friend to cheer for you here? No. The fans just call this the wall. You gotta hit that middle one. Scale the wall first, then get your nerves up and jump. Look for spots where you can drop off the wall quickly. This is stage 4 of the second finals match. Yep. Alright, this one's for Garrett. That third section I'm gonna have to do myself. I'm just gonna skip that item. I'm gonna have to skip the item or I won't make it to the thing first. That is way too long of a freaking walk. Yep. Ivan, you can cheer from here. Okay. Okay. So we are about to do this. I haven't done this yet, so let's go ahead. Isaac, did you get a good look around? Let's head back then. Oh, this time they give me a freaking weapon because that short sword is garbage. Lend a hand! Match is about to begin. Please take your places. I can't even reach over there. Like... this one. Match is about to begin. Please take your places. Here we go. Oh, nothing. What? There we go. Jesus. Oh yeah, no. I have to skip that one. That's right. Takes chainmail. Okay. Oh yeah, I definitely would not have made it if I didn't. If I'd gone after any of those other 2 treasure chests, I would not have made it for this one. Okay. You. Face. Ah, I hit harder. Okay, on average, you're a little stronger. Whoa, 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 whoa. What am I doing? Heal. Last thing I need is you to hit a critical. Missed. I can see clearly again. Let's do it, man. Wuss. Just because you can't use Synergy. Oh no. Alright, again, I apologize. I, seem to be having intermittent shortages or outages on that cellular signal. But we're good. We're in there. We're gonna finish this up here soon, hopefully. Why don't you just give up? I can heal more than you. Because I'm not reliant on items. Yatta! You managed to win both of your matches. You're incredible, Isaac. If you win the next one, you'll be the champion. A fantastic performance, just as Bobby expected. I won't underestimate you again. Let me take you to the next group of stages. I guess he ain't got nothing to be excited about, huh? This is the side of the third finals match. By now you know what each stage has its own attendant. That's the attendants for descriptions. Honestly, Isaac, I didn't think you'd make it this far. I'll be right here, so tell me when you're done looking around. This is stage 1 of the third finals. Would you like to hear a description? Okay. Breezy thing. Got it. This stage is called the Scales of Justice. It's kind of like the first thingy again. There are 2 ledges that actually form a scale. One ledge rises, the other falls. Use the scales to cross the gaps and race to the next stage. Oh yeah, she's gonna make this a super sweet easy cake. Go ahead. This is stage 2 of the third finals match. Would you like to hear its description? This is stepping stone stage. Okay, I could skip like 3 jumps if I do this one. You can reach the next stage by jumping from stone to stone. Study the placement of the stones and choose the strongest path. Would you like a friend to cheer for me for here? Blah, yes. Garrett will cheer from you. Please, this way. That'll save me a lot of time. Third stage. Want to hear a description? Sure. Oh crap, I hate this one. Pistons move back and forth. Avoid them to reach the next stage. If your timing is off, piston might knock you off the ledge. This is actually usually the one that I come in last. But holy crap. No. Stage 4, or yeah, stage 4. It's normally called the free climb area. Sheer wall has a bumpy surface. Using those bumps, feel your way up the wall and climb to the next stage. This is stage 5 of the third finals match. Would you like to hear a description of this stage? It's called the moving sidewalk stage. Conveyor belt moves opposite the direction you need to go. Race against it to reach the next stage. I really wish I had Pound right now. Eh. No, I do not want a friend to cheer for me from here. Stage 6 of the third finals match. Would you like your description? Sure. This is another log rolling area. The obstacle in this stage is the water tank at the exit. To get across the tank, you'll need to roll the logs. You can get through quickly by moving the logs and stones. I have absolutely no use for Ivan in these. Getting those last couple of levels really helped. I think first time I played this game, not last time. First time I played this game, I was like level 18, maybe 19 when I came here. These were rough. Isaac, did you get a good look around? Let's head back then. Lend a hand. I'm just gonna stand here and be pretty because I'm a little kid and I don't know how to help and I don't know what to do and I don't blah 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 blah. Go figure, the chick with the blue hair, Yu Yu Hakusho reference, is an ice demon. Match about to begin. Please take your places. Here we go. Let's go. Zoom zoom. Jump jump. Hi Mia. Sorry I didn't pick up any beads in the gift shop. Okay, now for the part that I get behind on. Oh shit, I did that really quick. Run, 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 run. F that treasure chest. No, 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 no. Me first, me first. God, let me have it. Me, 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 me. Yes. Yes. Oof. I don't know if you saw there, but that got really close for a moment. That's kind of scary looking, too. Dude is still on his way. I actually may have had time to get that last treasure chest. Long sword for you. Bring it, 00 Donut. Navampa. Ooh, I hit so much harder now. Okay. You know what? I will go ahead and do that. Alright, go ahead and waste that. Oh! Okay. I can't throw a freaking sword at his face? Okay, fine. Go ahead and just go all out on it. Bam! You just got charged. Take that, you big pink bastard. Go ahead, eat all your nuts, man. Use all your healing items, because you ain't beating me. Hit me as hard as you can. You missed. Just a divine sword from the heavens drops on his head. Spent a turn defending. This is the wrong place for that, buddy. Gotcha. Isaac! 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 Meow, 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 meow. They just left me there? Isaac fell asleep? He must be exhausted. Let's leave him asleep for now. On the ground in the middle of the arena. Lazy bum mother... Isaac. Huh? You've awakened. Colosso? Duh, that ended long ago. You fell into a deep sleep, don't you remember? No, I don't. Of course he doesn't. He was out cold. You had us worried. Sorry for shouting at you. You fought brilliantly to the end, Isaac. Freaking won. They cheated somehow. I know it. It had to be. That was just wrong. Bobby was singing your praises. Are you okay now? In body and mind? Not sure what you mean, but yeah, I'm good. He'd better be alright after sleeping this long. Sheesh. I'm sorry for shouting again. Bobby said he wanted to see you when you came to, Isaac. If you're okay, shall we go see Bobby? You're fine, aren't you, Isaac? I'm more worried about what Bobby wants. Let's get going. I guess I push a button to get that going. Are you sure you should be getting up so suddenly like that? Yeah, just jumped out of bed like Mario. He's fine. He doesn't want to lounge around all day. Jesus. I see. Let's go see Bobby then. I'm in Bobby's palace. I'd say he has a whole world here, huh? Huh? Been waiting for you and your companions, Isaac. I've been waiting here because I wanted to speak with you. It's hard to talk when you're so far away. Come over here. Oh, no buttons for me to push. The battles at Colosso were spectacular. It was most rewarding to see Bobby's favorite warrior steal the day. Eudem, bring him the victor's prize. Yes, sir. Right away. Isaac received the lore cap. Yes! Pretty sure that fills my synergy every turn in battle. Incidentally, Isaac, are you feeling better now? I mean, I guess a little. Ah, the recuperative powers of youth, and after such fierce battles. Who could expect less from the warriors whom rescued me? Enough with the flattery, let's get to the point. Why were we summoned? Such insolence! Who do you think you are to speak to Bobby so? Let it be, Eudem. There are other ways to judge a man. What is it you said you were called? He's talking to you, Garrett. That's right, Garrett. We shall explain all. We intended to thank you for your companions for saving Bobby, Isaac. But it would seem that gratitude is not enough. I have disclosed everything to Eudem. What do you mean by everything? You wish to know more about Lemuria? Oh, you do wish to know more about Lemuria, correct? Yeah? Yes, indeed. Your desire is as plain as day. You've just seen Synergy for the first time. That is an awesome power. I used my cloak ball to show him Synergy. No one else could see it, but I knew Isaac's tournament was strange. I thought it unlikely that you would fight using such power. No need to be ashamed, Isaac. Synergy is also a warrior's power. When I first learned of your power, I was shocked. I thought you might be Lemurians.
You've mentioned Lemuria many times, Bobby. What is it?
It is a city of an ancient people, lying far out at sea. Many years ago, about the time of the Great Flood, Bobby went to Lemuria. I see. The Great Flood struck while I was traveling with Lumpa. Lumpa? You mean Lumpa the thief? I know it is hard to believe it happened 100 years ago. You mean those rumors about you are true? Crane once mentioned the Stone of Sages. Do you think that's what did it? I mean, maybe. So the stone that grants immortality came from Lemuria? No? Where's... Hold on a second, guys. Boop. Boop. I take care of it. Turn on camera. There we go. No. Okay, let me... There we go. I think I got it. So you even heard of the Stone of Sages? I'm afraid I don't have it. It is the drought of Lemuria that has allowed me to live for so long.
The drought of Lemuria?
Raid? Heinz Ketchup in with 2 viewers. Hey, how's it going, guys? What is up? Welcome to Golden Sun. Jesus, I've been playing this thing for a while. You think I'd get this right? You got soused. Yeah, I got sauced. How's it going, Heinz Ketchup? Let me see. I can't do that on that screen, can I? Going pretty well, just chilled with some Okami. Oh yeah, I've got that on my wish list. I've been waiting for it to go on sale and for me to have money at the same time. So, you know, lots of things on my wish list I've been waiting on.
Hey, me too.
Let's see, playing Okami, being a god in a wolf's body can be rough. I get it. Anyways. About to knock out for work tomorrow, but figured I'd check in. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm probably going to finish up this area, and then it's going to let me go back to the starting area. And since the bridge is fixed, I'll be able to go back to the 3rd area, and that's actually, I missed a gym down there on the overworld. So I'm going to have the chance to go recollect that before I progress the story any further. So I'm doing pretty good. It is a magical drought once taken by those who lived in Lemuria. And just drinking stops you from aging? Like alcoholism. Is that what it does? It'd be more accurate to say it slows the aging process. There's death in Lemuria. Definitely need to play this game soon. It's fun. You should. It's great. BizHawk, great emulator to try with. And look, it's a Nintendo brand. Wait, there's too much light. Oh, you can't. Whatever. It's a Nintendo brand. I got it with my SNES Mini. Came with 2 controllers. And then it just comes with an adapter to plug it into USB, and Windows automatically detects it as a regular controller. If I ever get caught drunk, I'll cite this game as my excuse. Yeah, there you go. But it comes to those who... Oh, yeah, I got way too close to that. Hold on, I gotta fix that. Doot. I got too close to it, and it stopped being able to read anything. There we go. Neat backdrop, right? Anyways. But it only comes to those whose senses have failed from centuries of use. Do the people of Moria use synergy like we do? You have that drought, Bobby? That's why you've lived so long? And because I became wealthy enough to rule Toby. What are you getting at? What is your purpose for making everyone study alchemy? I'm starting to wonder myself. What do you hope to gain, Bobby? If I had attained true immortality. Backdrop looks pretty cool. Probably should get a green screen for that alone. Yeah, I should. These people do a pretty good job. I think the camera does like green screen effects. This is actually just cutting out things that contrast to what the foreground is out of the background and then replaces it with an image. Let's see. Like I don't have like an office or even a workspace that I can use for this yet. Still doing this sitting on my bed. So, backdrop, green screen, all that good stuff, that it's going to be a little difficult to do right now. Working on it. There would be no need for all this research. I'm not sure I understand. I had precious little drought, and now I am running out. Same here, right? Understand, man. You do with what you can. You all saw it. There was but little left in the cave. How long will it last? And what will happen when it runs out? One day I'll have space for a green screen. Yeah. The space. I actually have I don't remember what it's called, but somewhere in my software collection I have actual green screen photography software. So a while back I was actually attempting to do a photography type deal business, and I still own the software and the licensing for it. It's lost on a hard drive somewhere. It will run out any day now, and when it does, my life is at its end.
Dramatic much?
Why didn't you tell us sooner? We must hurry to Lemuria. It is pointless. What on earth do you mean, pointless? We cannot find Lemuria. But you just said that it lies far out at sea. If we search the seas, we're sure to find it. Nope. I've sent so many ships in the past to search for Lemuria. It must have been long before I joined you, but still, you failed? I needed more Lemurian drought, but I couldn't find Lemuria. Why did you collapse in the cave if you still had more drought? I've been rationing it, but this time I waited too long between drinks.
You were trying to make it last longer.
I overexerted myself trying to find Lemuria before it ran out.
And your reason for calling us here has to do with Lemuria.
Exactly. I want you to find Lemuria.
How the hell am I supposed to do that?
I have not been able to locate Lemuria by sea, but perhaps by air? What? I can hide it no longer. I have built Bobby Lighthouse to see if I can find Lemuria at sea.
What? That's why you're building the lighthouse?
No, there's more to it than that. We spotted something in the ocean southeast of the lighthouse, where Lemuria should be.
Something dangerous, no doubt. What, monsters? We can handle them.
That may be, however, something else troubles me more.
What is it, my lord?
No sailor has been able to keep his bearings at sea.
The fuck? You're kidding. You mean they can't even keep a straight course? Is there something that distorts distance or direction or something?
The current shift there, suddenly changing a ship's direction.
Till I get there and then it's like, ha ha ha, I hit a rock.
So the lighthouse will help the ship keep their bearings.
So, how exactly did you get away from Lemuria after the flood, Bobby?
That is the thing, Garrett. I crossed the sea in a Lemurian ship. I am hoping you can sail it.
But why us, when you have so many powerful soldiers at your disposal?
None of them have the ability to use synergy. One must have synergy to sail this ship.
Then that would mean that Bobby is an adept, wouldn't it?
Probably.
That must be it. No normal person could use the cloak ball.
I learned to use a little synergy during my stay in Lemuria. With what little I'd learned, I was able to guide the ship.
In that case, perhaps I could sail the ship.
No, it must be an adept.
What should we do, Isaac? Will you do what he wants?
If you do, I will grant you whatever you wish.
You shouldn't make vows you will later find you cannot keep. I haven't even considered my own wishes lately.
In that case, I could provide you with a wealth of items you might like.
Bobby's offer is very generous. You will consider going, won't you? Oh yeah, I'll do it. I gotta go there anyway for reasons you don't need to worry about. Isaac, we have to beat Felix and the others to the lighthouse. The lighthouse? Do you mean Venus Lighthouse?
Yep. Well then, our paths are intertwined. I too must go to Venus Lighthouse.
What? But we cannot get to the top of Venus Lighthouse, can we?
These depths may be able to solve the riddle that blocks us.
Ah, I see. I thought it hadn't occurred to me.
Isaac, you shall go to Venus Lighthouse with Eodem. Do not worry. You can take care of your own business first.
I see. If they could solve the riddle of the lighthouse, then our own wishes will have been fulfilled. So we can search for Lemuria after they complete their own quest.
Is that acceptable?
Oh yeah. I mean, it's part of my quest eventually, you'll see.
Ah, you will undertake this quest. I am most grateful. In any case, you will need my assistance to reach the lighthouse. I'll make preparations so that I am ready to leave at any time. I take my leave now to make preparations. And you can all meet at Gondolin Passage. That's a brilliant idea. One more thing. I'd like you to think about a suitable reward. Yes, I will take care of that immediately as well. I shall be waiting for you at the passage. Your first task shall be the riddles of Venus Lighthouse. I'm counting on you, Isaac. Did you meet with Bobby? Yep. Please lend Bobby your assistance. Bobby's counting on your help. Of course he is. Everybody's counting on me. I'm awesome. Go ahead and get that out of the way. So I don't forget. Make sure I don't have one of these. I don't have any lucky medals. I return the cost of your tickets to you. Let's leave it at that. Why should I when all you did was give me what's mine?
Isn't your tour group responsible for getting us back to Kayleigh?
With the road blocked and the ship stuck here, we have no way to get home. Dude! You brought us all here. Take responsibility for it. Responsibility! Must you really resort to violence? What are you? I was hired for just this sort of thing.
You mean you hired a bodyguard?
Yeah, because of rabble-rousing customers like you. We've asked this nice man to act as a guard for everyone's safety. By everyone, I mean me. So I'm just a frail little merchant guy. Not like Tornico, he can handle his own. What are you talking about? I wouldn't go any further than that if I were you. Just get out of my way. Come at me. Sorry, but I was hired to be in your way. Please let it go. Oh, he just roundhoused him in the face. Nice.
This is ridiculous. He just straight up jump spinning back roundhouse thingy. Just wow.
Anyways.
I know, and after I asked him so nicely.
Oh, I know, and after I asked him so nicely. Wasting your time on this, why don't you find a way to get us all home? Tour group should take care of you from start to finish, but it's not our fault the ship won't sail, so we can't offer any refunds. Sounds like you gave that dude a refund. There are many here who want to return to Kayleigh since Colosso is over, but the ships won't sail without the captain's order. So where's the captain? I'll make him move it. He knows me, I'm good for it. Yeah, the ship's not going anywhere for now. Some rich guys are throwing money around, but they still said no. I'm stuck. I wanted to cross the Kurugol, but the ships won't set sail. Yeah, I guess I'm done here. Squish the mole guy, squish the mole guy, squish the moley oly old guy. I found a cave. Where are we going? lighthouse? I don't think this was it. What is this? Gondolin Cave. Hernia. You dirty ape.
Bam.
Oof. Not quite fast enough to go first here, huh? Hey, a lucky medal. Got an apple. What's an apple do? Boost attack? You can use it. Damn. It ran away. You garbage little kobold looking thing. Alright. Next round of level ups has begun. Ah, wrong buttons. Just slide that over. Ah, crap. Wait a second. What did I skip? Ah. So you're a kobold. Oh, and you're paralyzed. You ain't getting no more turns. Let's see what's over here. Picks up the rock and runs away, runs away, runs away. Oh. Okay. This is the entrance of the cave. So that's the exit. I don't need the exit. I need this way. I was going the right way the first time. Jeebus. Damn. That thing really doesn't like being stuck in the butt with a rock. Oh. Ho ho ho! I just cheated my way over here? Hell yes. Okay. Okay, okay. I know what I'm doing. Where are you at? There he is. Like 5 fights last time I was in this area. I couldn't find him, so I was like, screw it, I'll come back later. And then I got on the boat like an idiot. So here we go. I got Vine. This guy makes all the difference. Look at a huge boost on all my stats. Like, that's straight up everything. Wasn't paying attention, or I'd have taken care of that sooner. Let's see. Okay. And I think there's another gin in this area. I don't really remember where. I'll come back for it. Because I still have to go kill that. Kill that. Take a hit. I still have to go back to the first area. When the storyline tells me to. So I gotta rescue some rich guy. Which is the whole thing that Ivan's even doing here. But I only work on the docks, but I'm worried about the others. Ship hasn't returned, so we couldn't set off even if we wanted to. Landslide over here. I think Garrett cheats at lifting weights. Do 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 do. Damn, I hit that rat hard. Why are you hitting her? She's just chilling. Jeez, that thing is taking forever to fell. Get him. Alright, is this the way I gotta go? Gotta win passage. I've been waiting for you, Isaac. You should go to Bobby Lighthouse soon. Alright, now where do I go? Let's see what's over in this direction. Or Captain. Oh. Hey, look. Garrett learned Warrior's Eruption. That's what it is. Smoke bomb. No damage this fight, huh? That's cool. That damn dirty ape. Alright. Ooh, paralyzed it. Haha, fully restored my hit points. Ah. Dude just healed himself. He didn't give a crap about his ally. And that's how it goes. Brutal troll. Ooh, why you gotta hit the girl? That's messed up, dude. Damn. There we go. Got an antidote out of that, too. Alright, what's going on here? Shulaha. Okay, wait a second. I know this place. This is that place. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Can't find anything. Got a lucky medal. Yeah. Got a hard nut. Boost defense. Increases random battles when equipped. This is not the town I was thinking it might have been. Soldiers from Dobie were caught in the sandstorms and nearly all perished. The survivors are in that house.
Wounded or sleeping, so don't raise your voice.
Oh, Maisie soldiers survived their wounds. They must have been in good shape. Eat 'em. You soldiers were supposed to be heading for Bobby Lighthouse. Eat 'em. What are you doing here? Bobby ordered me to go to the lighthouse with Isaac. You were escorting Sheba to Lalavero, no? We've disgraced Toby. What has happened to Sheba? Where's Sheba? I don't know. When we awoke, we were here in these beds. If anything has happened to Sheba, what will become of the lighthouse? Sheba was the sole reason Lalavero aided us in its construction. We trusted you with Sheba to speed up the construction. Was that a mistake? Edom, I know that, at the very least, Sheba wasn't in the sandstorm. Is this true? Sheba was entrusted to our care, so we shielded her from any risk. You acted properly then, but where is Sheba now? Probably not far from the edge of the sandstorm that hit us. Isaac, we must go to the desert and find Sheba. If you're going to the desert, beware of that cyclone. At first, we couldn't avoid getting caught in the sandstorms. But there were others who were able to make it through the storms. Who knows how they got it, but they used water to stop the cyclones. Water? You could stop sandstorms with water? I think I understand. Now get some rest. Wait, Edom. There's more. You must not meet our fate. Sandstorms are caused by monsters. Can this be? The others, they slayed the beast. That's how they got through. Who are they? When the storm stopped, they would move ahead, but a new storm always. They had strange powers. We had to bring barrels filled with water. But carrying the barrels exhausted us, and then the beasts. It's enough. Get some rest. They're dangerous, those others. Slay that beast and take up the trail. Thank you for your help. You have dispatched your duties with honor. Could these others be the ones you were following, Isaac? Oh, it sounds like it. You took the same impression from their tale as I did. We must find Sheba as quickly as we can. Then we shall get through the Suhala and pursue your opponents. Do not approach the large cyclones in the middle of the Sahala. The Sahalans call those death storms. They are pure evil.
Death storms, that's what they're saying about those big cyclones. What was it? I can't remember.
Okay, what you got on the stove? Smoke bomb. Bah.
He who seeks something about eyes of truth. What was it? When you take thy treasure, a creature of darkness. Oh, fiddle faddle, I forget. Desert is enveloped in sandstorms. It's raining.
You were brought to Sahala by the sandstorm, right? No. I don't care what anyone says. There shouldn't be so many sandstorms. What in the world could be going on in the Sahala Desert? That's a good question.
We were brought here by the sandstorms. It all happened so fast.
Okay, 5. Oh. I guess I must have missed a couple. Okay. Aw, I missed a chance for a ticket. Oh well, screw it. Not paying attention to what I'm pushing buttons on.
Why are the sandstorms attacking humans as if their sandstorms are actually evil?
God, I'm behind by 2 on this. Welcome to our inn. It's 72 coins. Hope you slept well. Have a nice trip.
Will you take time for the storms to die down, so make yourselves at home?
Sandstorm's so bad, we've given up trying to reach Bobby Lighthouse. We went to Sahala to go build a lighthouse, but the storms caught us. So now we can't reach Bobby Lighthouse. Apparently I can't read English. I can't even speak English. Alright, what's in the attic? Why do you live up here? I suppose you folk were blown away on your way to Bobby Lighthouse. No, I haven't been there yet. I set out for Bobby Lighthouse to open a business there, but then I was blown back here again. Don't worry, dude, I got this. Sweetie, can you take the dogs outside? Thank you. I wonder what could be down here at this dead end. Nice, I've been leveled up. Alright, so there's nothing over here, it seems. Paralyzed? Nope, didn't paralyze it. I did prevent it from taking a turn though, so that's good. Alright. Well, it has been a fun night. However, it is getting late. So I'm going to have to call it quits. Anybody who's still watching, you got any friends that you would like to have rated? Let's see. Do I have anybody who's even online myself? Oh yeah. My buddy Negatron, he's playing Elden Ring. Let's go see what that's about. That sounds fun. Alright, well, I hope you have fun. So long, be safe, and